What's up, Aries? How are you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Solari Tarot. It's Greg here. It is 95 degrees in West Virginia today. That's crazy. It's very hot outside. So, folks, listen. Obviously, I've been gone for about a month and a half. I took a little bit of a hermit moment. I did it pretty unannounced, and it was really necessary. A big tower moment in my life came, and it asked a lot of me. I had to realign and restructure and rethink and replan, and a lot changed. So I really needed to take that time. I'm happy to be back. If you do want to know more about that, in the description box there's a video link that you can click and watch so that you can get familiarized with what happened. But I really don't want to focus on that here. Let's go ahead and get into your reading. This is for the rest of July, and it's general energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So whatever comes out, comes out. And I'm going to use some oracle cards as well. So, Aries, how has the retrograde been treating you? Guess we're about to find out. Aries energy. Aries, I'm really glad to be back with you guys because you always hype me up in these readings. Aries. What's the energy for Aries? What's the energy for Aries? We're going to use this Halloween oracle deck. Aries, last of July. Aries. Aries. Yeah, I love this little Halloween deck, you guys, because it is very cute. And also, it gives good messages. Aries, I'm going to do 3 shuffles and pull the top card. Okay. So, folks, we have ghost. We have regret. You know, guys, I have to say, in reference to retrograde energy, regret is a card that comes out a lot. During the retrograde, a lot of stuff from the past kind of gets thrown up in our present situation. You know, it's the metaphorical drawer that we never clean dumping into the floor, or the metaphorical closet we never clean kind of piling out. Of all of the things that we don't really want, we don't really like them, they don't really smell that great, they all start piling out. This is common for retrograde energy, and it looks like for some Aries, there is an energy of regret moving into the end of July, and the circumstances for that could obviously be different from person to person. We'll clarify it to get kind of a deeper message, of course, but you know, I think sometimes in the retrograde season, especially for the signs that it impacts really heavily, and quite frankly, we have a lot of other planets that have been in and out of retrograde, upwards of, I think, 5 planets at once. So it's just been a really challenging time for everyone. There's a lot changing, there's a lot shifting, cycles are beginning, big aeonic cycles are shifting, and here we are. We're going to look back at some of the past, and we're going to have a little bit of regret for what's occurred or what's gone on. That's natural. I'll tell you what, though, that's such a small energy, or such a, I guess, big energy. I'd like to pull one more for you, just so we can kind of get a little bit more into depth of what we're looking at here. What are we exactly regretting? Any more cards for Aries? Yeah. Winter, the sacredness of pausing. For some of you, this could be a regret that you have that occurred in the winter months, around Christmas time, shortly after, February as well. But also, this card archetypally is about the sacredness of pausing. Something has stopped. There's been something in our lives that now there is no momentum on, and it's caused us a lot of regret. For some of you guys, this could certainly be a relationship with somebody, a dialogue, a communication with someone that now has paused. And Aries, you might be regretting the things you didn't say. You might have wished you would have said something else. We're going to pull you a goddess card as well. The messages for Aries. The messages for Aries. Aries, messages for the rest of July. But look, y'all, I can understand and resonate with you on the whole regret thing. Us water signs, we got a lot of that going on as well right now. So, okay. So, your goddess card is Aphrodite, inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you, and through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So also I want to say Aphrodite is also the goddess of love. right? She is the mother to Eros, who was the god of sexual desire, Cupid. But looks like in some way, shape, or form, we are regretting something from our past, and I really do feel for a lot of you guys this is a situation involving another person. And I think that in the pausing of it, or in the ending of it, if that is what's occurred for some of us, there's just this lack of self-care, there's this lack of self-appreciation. We're a little bit, we have our rose-colored glasses on in that way, that we're not really seeing what the universe was trying to show us. We might be a little bit resistant in this retrograde to looking at that truth. And look, you're not alone. Zodiac signs aside, bitches, we all don't want to look at things because we're afraid that they're true. That's just what it is. That's just life. I mean, that's everybody, you know. Scorpio, you know, Aquafina, whatever zodiac sign, you know. But there is an inner power, there is an inner goddess, there is an inner god, for those of you that don't want to be a goddess. I'm a man and I want to be a goddess, so I don't know about y'all. There is this beautiful inner self, this truer self that really has been through a lot and should be given a little bit of a pat on the back here, Aries, and I don't think you're doing that right now. I think that you're kind of taking the brunt of it. You're kind of living in the regret. You're not understanding that the pause is sacred. So I do want to pull some tarot because I want to get a little bit more about this. For Aries, the rest of July, what is this message? What is the message for Aries? What is the message for Aries, the rest of July? Okay, we have the King of Wands. Fitting. We also have the Temperance card. I'm seeing a Sagittarian male here. We have the Four of Swords, so once again, a tip of the hat to pausing, to taking a break. We have the Four of Wands. What other messages do we have for the Zodiac? We have the Five of Cups, which is the card of regret. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, listen to me. Starting off, I really want to talk about there has been an ending in some sort of way with a person. For some of you guys, this is straight up a person you have a family with, or somebody within your family. This could be a person in your family you've disconnected from. Could be a Sagittarian male. But there's I don't want to say ending, because I don't see any indication of something technically ending. It looks more to me like a pausing, because we have winter, which is the sacredness of pausing, and then we have the Four of Swords, which is the energy of pausing as well. Healing after battle, healing after a great heartbreak has occurred. And there are regrets here, guys. We have the Ghost card. We have the Five of Cups. There is a ghost in some sort of way that's lingering in your energy here, Aries. A ghost of regret. You can't get it off your mind. Somebody's gone out on their own here, and I think it's you. We have the Nine of Pentacles and we have the Page of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to tell a new story. They're trying to start a new journey here. Ooh, I have table stuff all over my arm. Gross. Somebody is single right now, or they're focused on their own self. So isn't it interesting that the Oracle cards both, and the Tarot, both mention pausing here, and then the Aphrodite kind of inner self-care here. Somebody's learning how to appreciate themselves after a time of having regret. Somebody's starting over. They're healing from some great heartbreak. They're pausing. They're being patient. And I think that this is your energy, Aries. In the retrograde, there could have just been some stuff that came up, and a lot of your own regrets are coming out, things that you didn't say. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we have the Two of Cups and the Seven of Wands. We have a couple here that are on guard with one another. We have two people that are kind of butting heads here. Could be a Leo. Wow, we have all kinds of shit here. We have a Knight of Swords, and we have a Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Sun card. So it could be a Leo, could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Damn. But it looks to me like this could be, honestly, a scenario of one person wants to move really slowly and one person doesn't want to waste any time, and another person's not really down for what someone is offering here. So there's this need to kind of get back to basics and find your inner happy, really. Wow, anything else? I'm not taking all that, guys. I probably should take it. You know what? I am going to take it. I shouldn't pick and choose. Okay, that's why. See? You should always take the cards, guys. We have the Justice card. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups. That for some of you, certainly new love, balanced love, something that comes in after a period of time of finding self-stability and self-grounding and self-work. Could be that you're on the outs with an earth sign, but a air sign is coming in, or vice versa. But look, this is a wish fulfilled here. This is emotional fulfillment of self, I do have to say, something that's very fulfilling, but it's also a wish come true. And then we have the card of love, a pretty general, basic feeling of it. And then we have justice, so we have the scales here, and we have temperance, also referencing those grand scales. We have a match made. I do want to say something, though, because there is this strong energy of pausing here and not a strong energy of ending. So for those of you that are married couples that are really having a hard time with your spouse, you guys are really arguing a lot right now. You're not seeing eye to eye on things. You're defensive with each other. There could be a strong need for therapy, maybe not even couples therapy, maybe just self-therapy. There's a need to pause here. Like, people are regretting what they've done. There are situations that have gone on. And I'm not seeing here exactly what it is that someone's done, but I am seeing the regret. That's for damn sure. Faux show. I'm going to clarify some of this. For Aries, talk to me about the Temperance card. Talk to me about Temperance. Aries. Talk to me about Temperance. The King of Swords. There are a lot of people in this reading, so I don't know what people are regretting, but it looks like there are multiple people in this reading. So obviously, I'm not seeing the cards of infidelity, really, so it's hard for me to imply it, but I mean, it certainly could be that. But it looks like this is a love that's already secured or already established. For a lot of you, you're married to this person. Here's the Lovers on the bottom. Yeah, I'm just feeling a strong ceremonial sense of love that's been offered. So it's like I'm sensing a marriage or a lifelong commitment of some way. A legal love. I don't know why I'm saying that. The Ace of Swords is coming out here. A truth comes out, or a communication comes out that causes some regret. Somebody regrets a communication. The Queen of Wands is here as well. You see, there's so many people here in this reading. This, for some of you, straight up, this could be a situation where two married couples cheat on each other with each other's spouse or something. Which, guys, that's stupid as shit. Why are you doing that? God, just get divorced and start screwing your neighbor. Or, I mean, honestly, some of this, like, I'm even, why am I saying this? Spirit is weird today. For some of you, this could literally be a situation where you and your husband or you and your wife are swingers, and then you start swinging with another couple, but then their, like, feelings are starting to, like, get had, and then that starts to get weird, and then that communication comes out, and now there's, like, some strange... Only a few of you are obviously going to resonate with that. Like, yes, there are 10,000 people in the country who are dealing with this very situation, and they're also Aries. Okay, let's talk. I'm seeing something. 3 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. There's some sneakiness going on about some celebrations that are being had, particularly ones where people are drinking. There are some get-togethers where there is some sneaky shit going on, straight up. Yeah, like, this could be, like, your best friend is having sex with your boyfriend. All Aries are paranoid. But, I don't want you to be paranoid, but, like, because if this energy's here, you probably already know about it, because it's retrograde, so it's already definitely shoved itself up your ass. You know what I mean? But like in reference to this energy, it looks to me like there is a little bit of somebody's going outside of the family unit to celebrate and they're not talking about it. So this message is specifically for some folks. But that's okay. My tarot cards are just supposed to do what they're supposed to do. Talk to me about the Five of Cups. And then people got regret. And you know what I want to say? Not only do I think you have a little bit of regret, Aries, but I think that someone else does too. The World and the Moon. Yeah, hidden. There's hidden shit here. There's events behind the scenes going on here. And with that World card, it almost looks to me like Spirit saying somebody is, cut it out. Close that up. Because the World's usually a quite positive card, and I don't see it. But here, it's almost coming out with the Moon and the Five of Cups, like you need to close that shit out. Or somebody needs to close something out. Not necessarily you, Aries, because you could be the one that's having to deal with all this shit. And I think in a lot of ways you are. I'm almost hearing a woman whose husband has cheated on her say to herself, like almost guilt-tripping herself, like she has the regret because she didn't feel beautiful enough to keep her husband happy. I don't know why there are so many specifics coming out here today in this reading with you guys, because it's not been like that for the other signs in the retrograde. It's all doom and gloom and crazy. But for you guys here, it's very specific. Talk to me about the Ace of Cups. The Three of Wands. Yeah, there's a third party situation going on for the Aries that are resonating with this video. There's a third party situation that is going on here. People are going out there to get other experiences. Talk to me about the Justice card. The Temperance card again. And the Five of Pentacles. Somebody's saying, no, you know what? I'm putting this out. Somebody's put somebody out in the cold here. Somebody's threatening with a divorce here, or with, I'm gonna break up with you. I'm gonna tell everybody what you've done. I'm gonna go out there and tell everyone all of the awful shit that you hid from me. Because we have that Temperance and Justice, and we have Temperance double clarified here. So it's like it's talking about the balancing. There's a scale here, and it's not balanced. Five of Pentacles. Somebody's getting kicked out of the house. Somebody's in the doghouse. Somebody's in the doghouse tonight. Talk to me about the Two of Cups. Talk to me about the Two of Cups. The King of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse on the Two of Cups. There are three people here. There are people. I don't know if this is for people who are like in some sort of like some of y'all got a lot of partners. Let me say that. Some of y'all got a lot of partners. And all of your partners are starting to talk. Or you've been with somebody that's got a lot of partners and you didn't know about it, and now everybody's starting to talk. It's like, and for some of you, certainly this is marriage, that's for sure. But I mean, for others of you that are not dealing with marriage, that Justice card certainly is like, I'm about to get my justice. I can't believe, because like, look at all these people that are here. I'm seeing like one night stands, and I'm seeing like somebody else wanting something else. They want a Two of Cups. They want to move in. They want to have this beautiful relationship. But then all of these other people are like, oh, well, I just got with that person, or I just slept with them last weekend. And then it's like, because I mean, literally, y'all, there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 potentially people here. Or they could be being double referenced in terms of how intense they are represented in the energy. So the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands being here, and then the Page and the Knight representing third parties or one night stands or infidelities. And then there's the Sun card, but everything's okay. Talk to me about the Sun. I don't know, y'all. This reading, the Sun and the Sun. There could be certainly a Leo male of significance here, a Leo female as well. It's like somebody needs to focus on where they are in their experience and not all this drama that's went down. Someone needs to just get good with themselves. You need to get right with you, and then you've got this beautiful promise. But it's like, this is drama. This is typical retrograde drama. Like, this is like shit coming out, truths coming out. Wow, I'm leaving you guys with that. Thanks for this. If you want to like, share, comment, and subscribe, that's cool. If y'all want to not be involved in that drama, I'm totally cool with that too. I'll see you guys in August. I love you so much, Aries. Thanks for letting me take some time on my own. And thanks for letting me get right with myself and do my own inner journey in order to be of service to you, because I'm not if I'm just spinning around and not focusing on myself. So I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.